And welcome back to episode 78 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I am your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, and we got a full house this evening. You know, we got Britt in the building. What's going on, Britt?
Nothing much. Hello, everyone.
You know, what's going on, Aaron?
What it is, boy?
Jay ain't seen this motherfucker in a hot minute.
You must have watched what's that Western that black Western they just came out with?
The Harder They Fall.
Yeah, Aaron must have just finished watching that, talking about what's going on, boy.
Oh no, I'm in the South now. I've been indoctrinated to the South. I've been down for like 15 years, man. I'm down for 15 years. What's up, my boy? Whatever it is.
What the fuck is that? Oh, that's lit. Okay. I want to know what you was rattling off shit, Jay. Let me know what you think is interesting before we get into it. What you heard recently that you got on your mind since you had so many Hit the Showers lined up.
Well, I was talking about, because it's been a while since I was on here.
Right.
There was a couple things that had popped up. Obviously, we didn't get to talk too much about certain things that was going on in the NCAA, or as bad as the officiating in the NFL has been this year. I mean, absolutely terrible. Prime example is Monday night with the Bears and the Steelers. It's been really bad. So a lot of weeks this football season, I'd have been saying hit the showers to a lot of these refs, because these guys, I don't know what's going on with them boys or who's protecting them boys, but at the end of the day, something got to give, something got to change there.
What's cuz name? Who the linebacker who the ref stuck his ass out on him?
Man, he was trying to get a little bit of play.
He backed it up on him. The ref backed it up on him. Then threw the flag.
Then threw the flag.
He must have said something throughout the game. He had to have said something or did something.
He was clearly mad about something.
Yeah, that nigga was salty.
That was funny.
It was. I mean, as a Bengals fan, I'm never inclined to believe that the Steelers are not, paying off refs every now and then. But I mean, there's certain points where it's like, golly, y'all making it harder to show this favoritism and stuff, man. It's bad.
I don't know what that was about, but that was ignorant. I wonder if they're gonna fine him or whatever.
Fine who?
The ref.
The ref? I don't know.
That's what I heard people have been calling for.
Yeah, people have been calling for a lot, but at the end of the day, here we are.
Right.
We've been calling for a change in the ref since the Scabs left. But since that little lockout year when the refs was trying to do their little strike or whatever, and we got them little Scabs come in for the referees. But I mean, it's just, it is what it is.
They learned a lot from them Scabs back in the day.
They sure did.
Mike Brown.
What's going on? What's happening, peoples?
What's up, Mike?
Oh, nothing.
Just another one. What about wait, before because I'm trying to stall for time before we get into the real show. But what about this Ravens Dolphins win?
What about it?
What happened there?
I ain't watched that game, I ain't gonna lie.
I watched that game. The Dolphins, they did their thing, man. Kobe Brissett, he wasn't doing anything. They had to switch to Tua. Tua come in and did his thing. He did his thing, so they got that victory. No.
Yeah.
So are they purposely not using Tua? Like they feel like he's not.
They feel like he's not the long-term quarterback.
I was gonna say he's not their future.
He wasn't. I thought
his little finger was hurt.
Right. They still supposedly getting over the injury.
Yeah. So when he came in when he was drafted.
Is that what that is?
I'm just saying, there's a certain point where you got to look at Tua, and you just like, if you want to be honest, the defense really pulled through for them in that game. Is whether they got Tua or not doesn't really matter. They're not going to throw for over 250 yards every game like they're supposed to. So it's not. It's really not going to matter. Gaskin getting held to 31 yards was a problem. If you can't run the ball, especially Miami, and that's kind of like your workload right now.
Right.
Because Myles Gaskin's a nasty running back, but if you can't run the ball, you're not going to get very far. It helps when you keep Lamar Jackson checked too. So, I mean, if you shut down, the other team's best runner, that helps you as well, usually.
I didn't expect it to go that route, though. I'm not going to lie. That was a tough one.
I mean, Miami got 3 wins. I mean, they're not doing
their defense looked good the other night.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their defense
they're not last.
They did look good. Defense looked real good the other night.
That's what I was saying. The defense pulled through for them in a big way.
Yes, they did.
So what is that? A tanking thing? Is that a tanking thing going on in Miami then?
If they're tanking, they're doing a really poor job.
No, they're trying to get it together.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. They're gonna get it together. If they get the offense with that defense, it's over with.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if Tua or Jacoby are your guys.
Well, I know Jacoby ain't, but Tua.
I'm gonna say Jacoby old enough. He definitely not, but he a good bridge.
Did he get hurt too? Did he get hurt too?
No, he didn't. He didn't get hurt.
He got his knee hurt.
He didn't get hurt, did he?
Yeah, he got his knee hurt. He had to go in the tent for a minute. When he come back out of the tent is when Brian Flores told him that he was going to send old Tua in.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember they said something about him being upset that he was sending Tua back in the game, so I didn't think he was hurt, but he might have, got roughed up a bit.
Yeah, he fell down grabbing his leg, so I don't know what went on, but it didn't hurt him too bad. He was ready to go back in. He looked sorry that night though.
Man, what about Odell Beckham Jr. to the Rams?
I mean, it turned out to be a good move.
You think it's a good move, Britt?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a good move now with Robert Woods out. But even before then, I thought it was a good move in the sense of who Odell is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to shine. He wants to be in the big city. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like how LeBron left. I'm not saying that he's LeBron, but I'm just saying, LeBron likes to play in the big cities as well. Miami, LA. Right. I mean, only because he was from Ohio that he got a ring. And I think the same thing with Odell Beckham. Like, he likes the shine of the big city atmosphere, the LAs. He was in New York. So yeah, I mean, it's a good fit. With Robert Woods going out, it's an even better fit because that's more time for him to, more passes for him. So yeah, I think it's a good fit.
Now the question is, do you think that he is the quote unquote edge to get them past your Green Bays, Arizonas, and Tampa Bays?
I think that there was already there was already a possibility for them to do that. I don't think he's going to hurt them, if that makes sense. I just don't know how much of an elevation it's going to be, but I don't think he's going to hurt them. Like, he's not stopping their train.
And they got Von Miller too, so I guess you got a piece on each side there.
They doing what the Lakers did. They gathering together all the old people.
Exactly what the Lakers did. Exactly. All the injuries.
Right.
I know you still got something left.
I mean, but they're sitting fifth? They're sitting fifth in the NFC right now, 7-2.
Hey, Aaron.
But like I said, they're under.
This is Michael Brown, man. You in the locker room?
Yes, sir. You already know
okay.
I'm live and direct.
Okay. All right. I see you.
Don't need to walk around this motherfucker. It's all good. I'm her.
He said it's all good.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting. That definitely shakes up who comes out of that NFC. Right now they are behind, like I said, Tampa Bay, Arizona, Green Bay, and Dallas. Dallas, I'm not really concerned with too much. I think
that Dallas could still has a possibility of going to the Super Bowl.
They got a possibility, definitely, but I think we're still figuring out if they are really them or not.
Yeah.
You know?
We can't go by this past week. Yeah. This past week was like, not just for them, for a lot of people, it was just, it was a bad play.
Right.
So yeah, I still got faith in them. I think they're gonna be all right. I think they're gonna pull it around.
You wasn't on that show, was you? Yeah, me and Les was talking about it. If somebody would have put a parlay together with last week's wins,
oh yeah,
$5 would have got you 1,000. Nope, them odds had to have been crazy on all those wins last week.
I'm sure Les gave it a try.
I don't know if I don't think he did. I think he said he was actually glad he didn't, if I'm not mistaken. But let's talk some basketball. Fuck it. Fuck what Mark talking about. I wanted to wait for him to tell him how bad his Lakers is sucking right now.
Man, it's a man, look, I'm telling you, when them niggas is getting back dressed, you know what I'm saying, after the game, they just looking at this nigga like, man, I know you want to say something, and somebody needs to stand up and say something. Because, like, it looks like he's nervous or some shit, like, or something like that. He's making, like, nervous mistakes, and he keeps doing it. And then he gets mad when he does it, and gets texts and shit. And he can't beat his old team and shit.
I mean,
and it's like the worst. That's one of the worst teams in the league, but they don't beat the Lakers. The only team they beat was the Lakers. They probably beat somebody else.
Okay, see?
Yeah, the only team they beat was the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, because I know you added a few pieces, right? Definitely added a few pieces, but at the same time, I feel like the core of the team is somewhat and I can't say that with Russell Westbrook running the squad. Russell Westbrook can shake up any bag of tricks, you know what I mean? He'll shuffle your cards real good, right? When you thought you had the hand you had, Russell will shuffle that fucking deck.
They need LeBron back bad. They need him back bad.
Is he hurt?
He hasn't been playing.
Like that doesn't mean he's hurt.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't been playing. That's what I'm saying. He needs to come back. You know
What's the last game he played? Cleveland?
I was a while back. It was like 2 weeks ago, at least.
Seems like it.
You know what I'm saying? He's been on sideline. I don't know, man. I think he's trying to see if they can figure it out without him. Maybe. I don't know. But y'all niggas need to figure out something, because it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. You know, they lost to the Timberwolves last time, right?
Man, 107-83.
Same.
107-83. That's tough. Bulls, you at 8-4.
Yeah, we're looking real nice out there in the streets, man.
A good, respectable 8-4.
Looking real nice out there, man.
I mean, I think y'all could be better with y'all's who y'all got.
I mean, they're still trying to figure it out, but at the same time, we out there, I'm not saying we're gonna win the East, but we should be around to the end, close to it. Goddamn it, at least like the semifinal, the final. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm just happy because we're doing real good this year. We're on the opposite side of 50. You know what I'm saying? I feel good right now.
I feel like all Bulls fans should be happy.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that Bulls team.
Yeah, I feel like all Bulls fans
I
should
love
be
that
happy
Bulls
right
team.
now.
Yep, that's the I think I may have said something on Facebook earlier in the year, but their chemistry is going to be what takes them further than most teams. Like, I don't think they're going to win it all, but that their chemistry, the fact that they like enjoy playing with one another, like that's going to go far towards a later half of the season. Like that's going to take them pretty far.
And they haven't even caught their flow yet. You can tell they ain't caught their flow.
They still having fun out there, though. That's important.
That's the key. As long as they're having fun.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Out there dunking and celebrating and all that.
Mm-hmm. They talk about the Knicks, but I'm like, I think the Knicks are going to burn out. Like, I think the Bulls is the team that's going to surprise people this year.
You think the Knicks are going to burn out?
I just don't feel. I think that, not saying like it's something like special, but I do feel like the chemistry that the Bulls have right now is going to be. I don't think the Knicks have that. I think they have talent, but at the same time, like,
I agree.
You know, I don't know if they're like brothers in arms, so to speak.
I don't know if I would say they would burn out I'll say this. I'll say Julius Randle led the league in minutes last year, so he's used to playing a high amount of minutes throughout a season. I feel like Derrick Rose, and I hate to even bring his name up in this regard, but Derrick Rose has not had an injury in a while, which leads.
Shit. Come on,
man. You're trying to jinx him.
No, that's why. Well, no, I'm just right.
Bro.
That's right. But
Jesus.
No. Listen
Look
to
at
my
this
next
man
statement.
texting this man.
Listen to my next statement.
This voodoo,
which
Stop
leads me to believe that he's learned to play without overexerting himself. You know what I'm saying?
Possibly.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, not like he's not doing too much like he did before. Even when he came back the first time, it was still like he felt like he had to prove something. Now he's just putting points up. Does it look old manish? Yeah, it does. A lot more than it doesn't, but he's getting points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the job done. Again, I just feel like the Knicks players, in comparison to the Bulls players, the long haul, you know what I'm saying? When you 70 games in, like, I just feel like the Bulls are going to just hold up better overall.
Yeah, Ball's always been pretty sturdy.
I'm not even saying just like injury wise. I'm just saying like mentally, like that takes its toll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like playing all those games and then once you make it into the playoffs, like all that takes its toll. That's a lot of basketball. And I just think that the Bulls will hold up better, you know what I'm saying, than the Knicks will.
I think it's unproven, but it could be.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, this is just my opinion at this point.
Right.
Them boys have a good chemistry right now. Time will tell. I don't know about next year. You know, some money starts getting passed around. I don't know, but
I think it's important too. Like, sorry, Aaron. I was just saying, like, when you was talking about the chemistry, like that's very important to want to be there each day and play with those players.
You are absolutely correct.
Because we've seen it so many times. Like, remember when LeBron brought all those people in, like Wade and Derrick Rose? They didn't want to be in Cleveland. Right. They didn't want to be there. They didn't really want to be a part of that team. And it was like, it was showing. It showed throughout the season. So my thing is, like I said, I think everybody in Chicago wants to be there, and I feel like the players in New York are just kind of like there. Like, it doesn't really matter to them. They're doing their job, so to speak.
Okay, let me ask a question. Could the city be boosting them up?
Who, the Knicks?
And
they're actually good right now.
And I only say that because you know how the city is. Like, New York will turn their back on you if you fucking up, but they'll also take you. You know, they'll lift you up if you're doing well. And right now they're on the tier of doing well. So I feel like, could the city be adding some motivation that could balance out that chemistry?
No, they don't fuck up.
No,
right.
I don't
the city
think so.
Be booing, throwing tomatoes.
Exactly.
You don't think it would matter regardless, though?
Not right now. I think that it is going to matter when it really matters, like come playoff time. And that's when I think that they'll feel the heat from the actual fans in the city.
And
right now, it's all fun game.
Means something too. That's why they always measure your best game in the Garden. So imagine, playing in the playoffs, brand new Bulls team in Madison Square Garden, and they got a rowdy Madison with the team doing well. You got to think they was spitting on Trae Young, so it's gonna be a shake house coming down, house shaking, rattling.
What would be a good playoff series though? Bulls against the Knicks.
I think so too.
That'd be a great playoff series. To be honest, any of the top teams in the East, that's going to be a good playoff series. Even if it's Bulls versus the Nets versus the Knicks. Like, I want to see all that.
The East is coming around.
The Heat's the best team in the league on paper.
You said what?
The Heat?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The East is. That's what I'm saying. Like, when the playoffs hit, all those games are going to be good. I don't think any of them are going to be sleeper games. I think they're all going to be good.
That boy Tyler Hero is starting to outgrow Pace. Which one was he?
Yeah, he started his copy and then we made him Pace because he started fucking up. He's copy again.
I haven't really. Does Duncan Robinson still on that team?
Yeah, Duncan Robinson still plays. He's been fucking up. He went 3 for 14.
Sound like Russell.
He went 3 for 14. In what game was it? The one they lost against the Lakers. Didn't they lose to the Lakers?
Who loses to the Lakers right now?
Or was it the Warriors? It might have been the Warriors.
That's the main.
I can't remember who though.
We gotta talk about the war. Have we talked about the foul change, the rule change for the fouls? Have we talked about
as far
that
as the shooting fouls?
Yeah.
Oh, with them not being able to like cause the foul, like by jumping into them.
I think that's changed the league just a little bit. Like that's a pretty significant change because James Harden looked lost in the street. He's starting to catch on, but before he was like, this don't work no more. He kept doing it. You sure?
Yeah. This used to be
Keep doing it. They're trying to tell him, bro.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing they could have did for real. Because I get tired. Because to me, it's like fake basketball. I can't really explain it, but it's fake basketball.
I agree.
I get it. Try to make the shot, then try
I get it in the paint. I get it in the paint, like getting somebody off their feet in the paint to go up and make contact. But on a 3-point line, like.
So you don't like it out there?
No, like
I don't care for it.
Because most of the time, people aren't jumping into the block at the 3. They're running past or jumping past, but they're not jumping into you. So when you jump into them, how can you then call a foul on him?
I think there's been a discussion about that because some people still feel like they still foul. Like some of them is still fouls. And it's the refs are confused on whether to call them or not.
They wouldn't be fouls if you were operating inside of your own space. You made it a foul by jumping into them. Just like if you drive too hard, that's a charge. If you jump into me, it should be a foul on you.
Yeah, block.
But I mean, I think I don't like it because it's a manipulation of a rule. Like, once you go in the air, technically it's a foul on the defender, right? And they are just taking advantage of the fact that once you go in the air, it's a foul on the defender. Right. And I just feel like I don't know. I think it just kind of takes away from the game a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So people are just putting up crazy shots because they know they got them to jump. So now I'm jumping into you. Like, I mean, I think it's a smart play on like James Harden behalf and stuff like that. But I'm kind of happy that they're calling it differently.
Hey, all I know is Steph Curry is out here and it ain't changed his flow at all. He's still out there getting it, man.
Yeah, but his game isn't.
He's hit, man.
His game ain't what?
He's not. His game, like James Harden, literally is going to step into you. He's looking for that foul. He's looking for the foul and the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants you to foul him and he wants to hit that. He wants 4 points. Whereas I feel like Steph is like he just wants that clean 3-pointer. Like he's not looking for that foul.
He used to try it though. He used to try to get with the program. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he's a little bit light. So I guess he figured it wasn't his best bet trying to create contact. Should avoid contact. Just run around.
I said you could give Steph a hug and he's still knocking down that 3.
Yeah,
I have to close line him.
Man, you gotta really foul him.
You not about to be shooting on me like that. Like turning around and shaking and shit. Like, you ain't doing all that.
Boy.
You ain't doing all that.
No limit soldier.
Sorry, I was at the Odell party. I was at the Odell LA party. Welcome to Odell. Sorry, I'm a little fashionably late tonight.
That's a big.
The king is here.
That's how
the
you
king
gonna
is
know.
Here.
Hey, real talk though, that's how you gonna know if Odell is happy. If that nigga start dancing again and you start seeing little videos of him hopping out the car and doing all that, that's how you gonna know he happy, because he ain't did that in a long time.
You got to score a touchdown first.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't
dancing on the sideline.
That's true.
Thanks to his father, though, we see that he had many opportunities at him. Baker just didn't throw him.
There's more to that story, though.
I don't know.
Right.
Because they probably they can probably put together an 11-minute case of him dropping some passes, too.
That's a fact as well.
I bet that's accurate. I don't know. I mean, that video was pretty rough to watch, though.
Eye-opening.
Yeah, it was rough to watch. Regardless of whose fault it was like it was pretty rough to watch. I understand why anybody would be upset.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I really didn't think it was. I mean, for people that actually watch the Browns, follow the Browns, like I'm not surprised.
Right.
Like, it's not like I don't feel like he has the best vision. It wasn't like we were saying Baker had the best vision. But yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised, but you could probably do a video either way.
No,
honestly.
I agree on that. Mal, since you ain't been here, your Lakers fucking suck.
Yeah, I saw they lost last night to what was it? Timberwolves. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they can't beat the bottom of the that is scary to me.
But you know what I mean, at this point, what I've decided that they're doing is they're cruising. They're cruising until they need to rev up the engine.
Well, they can't cruise too much. They got to win some of these games. Like
they do need to win some of these.
We back to 82 now, though, too.
Right.
We ain't at 72 no more.
Because LeBron's sitting out a lot more than y'all probably.
No, he's been out all week.
Yeah, no, everybody notices. It's not.
Yeah.
Everybody notices.
Yeah. Because LeBron before, he'll supposedly try to play or whatever, but now that he's got what he feels is some extra help, he's definitely just been resting up. I'm not too mad. It's still very early. Of course, I like to see us hot, but I'd rather see us struggle early and come together mid-season.
Agreed.
Playoffs.
But you know what though? It has to be addressed, and I think that it's coming. I think that some people are talking about it lightly, but it might get heavier depending on how things go. Russell, has to start playing like Russell. Like, he is stinking up the place. He's stinking it up. Like, he single-handedly is losing them games. And I hate to say that because I'm a big fan, but he's single-handedly.
So we can all agree that last NBA season, when I kept going in on Russell and had my sentiments, we can all understand why I feel and felt the way that I feel.
No. I disagree. No. Because he's not even playing to the level that he was playing last year or the previous years. Like, this might be the worst I've seen him play.
He's playing like he knows LeBron's on his team.
Right. No, he's playing his role. I think he's playing his role. He's playing his role.
No, see, that's the thing.
It's never in anybody's role to miss those shots and take those bad shots.
He's not a shooter, though.
Well,
he can't shoot.
It doesn't matter. Like, that's what I'm saying. His decision making. If he's not a shooter, for example, I went to the game where they play OKC. Right. It came down to the last minute, and he had been bricking all game. If he's not a shooter, why would you take the last shot? Why wouldn't you put the ball in the hands of Carmelo Anthony,
Brittany,
who was on fire?
That's what Kevin Durant was asking him in OKC.
Yeah, that is right.
Why would you, Russell, take the last shot?
Especially my thing. I think he should take the last shot if he's balling. if he's balling that game, he should take the last shot.
No, he's capable of taking the last shot, but it's not the first option ever.
Right, especially with the Kevin Durant. We all know almost any team
damn near ever. Like even in OKC when he had your boy who's balling now, Gilgeous Alexander. Give it to him. Let him take the last shot. Unless he's not.
I don't think he can. I don't think his ego will.
Oh, Russell's.
I agree.
Russell's. Yeah, no.
Or I could say his competitiveness is one of the two.
Right.
It's both.
Or one and the same. But like, it's not. I'm not saying it like he doesn't think anybody else can hit the shot. I think he's like so competitive. Like he wants to get the job done sometimes.
But let's not. But fuck all that. Let's not even just focus on Russell Westbrook. Let's talk about Anthony Davis, ladies and gentlemen, as well. Anthony Davis, like Cliff has been saying, and some of y'all been saying too, is soft. I'm tired of it. He's soft. I love AD.
In what way? Hold on.
I love AD. I love Kentucky men's basketball, which is why I'm a fan of AD. But I gotta call it how it is. He's soft. AD is soft.
In what way? Because when I see AD play, I think he's not soft. I see him going down there
not aggressive.
Getting dirty. He's
not aggressive. He's injury
dominant.
AD used to be one of the top 5 big men in the league. I wouldn't even say he's right now playing like a top 5.
Well, they did that. They did that to him when they moved him to the 5, though. That's the issue. They moved him to the 5 and they made him put on that weight. And that, I think that changed the player that he planned on being. And now that causes him to be injury prone because he has to bang around with them big guys. But what I will say is when they played Cleveland, he was trying to bully Evan Mobley and he was coming out on top more times than not. But like he'll take advantage of people when he can. But I think the situation is there's not a lot of people in the NBA that he can just take advantage of.
AD can't take advantage.
Right at the 5.
Who did y'all see shut him down?
Cat, did you not see Karl Anthony Towns was balling on him all last night? He tore him
extra
up.
Soft ass Karl Anthony
tore him
Towns.
up, right? And he soft himself. Well, these are my guys.
Well, even when AD dominates, he doesn't dominate from the 5. Like it's all 4 moves.
Right. Powerful.
He's a scorer.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna back you down, fade away.
Right.
Yeah.
All that.
He can shoot the 3.
That's why he was saying the whole time, I don't want to play the 5 because he really doesn't play. Even when he's at the 5 position, he doesn't play the position. He might catch a fadeaway every now and again, but if you notice, he'll stay out at the 3-point line and wait for somebody to pass him the ball.
Right. He's just the new Chris Bosh.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's an accurate. And could that be LeBron? Could that be LeBron?
Of course it is. It's the system that dedicates to his play style.
Right.
Small ball.
No, I need you to do this, AD. Like I know you want.
I need you to be able to spread it out so when I slash through the lane, everything's open.
Well, the motherfucker ain't on the court right now, so shit, y'all got enough centers.
But they gotta play like he is, because at some point he's gonna be back.
Right.
Which is why you see Russ doing what Russ is doing right now.
Touche. I think the only way Russ is gonna succeed in LA is if LeBron legitimately gives him the keys. Like you do it. Like do you?
No, there's no way for Russ to succeed in LA. Not with LeBron. It's not possible.
Oh, I disagree.
I think LeBron. Yeah. It's not like Russ is selfish though. He takes bad shots, but he'll get you the ball.
That's definitely a form of selfishness.
But that means that he has to have the ball to give the ball.
You said what, Jack?
He has to have the ball to give the ball. We all know LeBron runs the point wherever he goes, and he don't play well with actual point guards.
I think that he will. I actually think that what Russell is doing will work well for LeBron, because LeBron, like we saw it in the last playoffs, LeBron needs somebody that can generate offense when he can't. Now, if there's anybody who you do not have to tell to try and generate some offense, it's Russell. And
or Kyrie.
When he's hitting though, it's gonna look like magic.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? He just ain't had the game yet where he just really been on fire. But when he has that game or when he has those games and LeBron is on the court, they're going to look great together because when LeBron is not booming, he should be booming. You get what I'm saying? Like they should be able to rotate that. When he ain't booming, when Russ ain't booming, AD should be booming. They should be hard to beat because you're not going to know who's going to be hot and you're not going to, and they're hard. And there are three different players as far as like how you have to guard them. Like that should be the key to them getting wins. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What would you continue?
No, I was just basically going to emphasize what I just said.
But you just brought something up in my mind because AD can't play the 4, right? Because if he plays the 4, then you're taking LeBron's position. And like Britt just said, you got 3 players down there that you got to guard 3 different ways. If AD plays the 4, then now you have 3 players out there that you have to guard 2 different ways. Because AD and LeBron, you can guard the same. Because they play the same. They're going to back you down and do that turnaround fadeaway. The only difference is AD might hit you with that post hook type shit. LeBron doesn't do that.
I don't know if you would necessarily guard them the same because, like we were talking about before, the offense might run through him. He might be bringing the ball down, and that's a different type of, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to just being down low. But I don't know. We're gonna see, man. They got all the players to be able to mix it up. Like they should be. I feel like they should win off of their talent plus their ability to shake it up. Like if they want to go big ball, they can throw in Dwight Howard with AD, LeBron. Like they can go hella big. You know what I'm saying? Like they have the ability to switch it up in that way. And another thing, one of my favorite players, when he starts playing, if he starts playing, like Trevor Ariza, like he's a game changer in my opinion.
Well, no, not recently. Trevor Ariza hasn't really left that corner in about 2.5 years. He stays.
Since Trevor Ariza left the Rockets, he's been done.
He stays in that corner the whole time. That's his spot. Don't touch that corner if Trevor Ariza's on the court because he's going straight to it. Now he'll hit it every time. But that's the only place you'll find Trevor is in that corner. You could go with your eyes closed and just throw it to the corner and he'll be there to catch that bitch.
See, for me, it's not with Trevor Ariza. It's not even like I'm looking for him to generate offense. I really don't think they need him to do that. I'm talking about with him being in the game. And if it's old Trevor Ariza, like he was saying, like Rockets Trevor Ariza, like he should be able to hop in there and D somebody up, like really put some pressure on him.
He's
you know what I'm saying? Like
D.
Like he'll be a game changer in that type of way, like giving LeBron a break on defense. Like, oh, we put Trevor on you. So when LeBron comes down,
over average of career, he's always had decent D. He had about.
He's been known for his D. He's not really known for anything else.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like to me, those type of players are game changers. Like a Draymond Green. Not saying he's at the level of Draymond Green, but like I look at Draymond Green that way. Like I'm not looking at Draymond Green to drop 40. I'm looking at him to get out there, get some rebounds, play some defense, and maybe get some assists and put up a couple shots where he can, which is a little bit of everything, like hitting a little bit of everything in each category. And Trevor Ariza has the ability to do that. Will he do that? I don't know, but he has in the past the ability to contribute in that type of way.
Right.
Man, I want to say I feel bad for Carmelo. I felt like he thought like he was going to be on a team where it's going to be, easy to get to where he wanted to go. And he's looking at it early like, damn, it's going to be my last year.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think he was trying to ride on the sunset. Like, this is my team I'm winning the championship with. I'm with LeBron and them. We got Russ. We got Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go all the way to the finals, at least.
I think that I don't think it's ruled out yet. I don't think that thought is ruled out for him yet. I think that he still feels like they got a chance, and I think that they're gonna kick it up. You know what I'm saying? When the time
most bought in. He's probably the one that's most bought in. They talking about him probably might be the 6th player of the year.
He's doing his thing right now. He's doing his thing right now.
Listen, he's been some of the reason why they've gotten a couple of their wins this year. Now, without Melo, they don't get some of those wins that took place.
That's what I'm saying. He's the one that's bought all the way in. Like, he wants it.
So
Melo's been balling. He's been balling under them bright lights in LA. For the most part, I don't think he did too much last night. From
what's everybody else's excuse?
They're old. They're not. The chemistry has to build. It's early. Like I said, there is no excuse. It's early.
They need Bulls chemistry.
It's an old team.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You got a lot of people who have at least been there at one point, though, with the same team. You got Rondo back. You got Dwight Howard back. Like, there's to me, there's not an excuse for them to be playing the way they're playing. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna say that, because I mean, this is still a group of players that have not. Everybody hasn't played together, so I feel like you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out how to gel.
Is that not a core 3 of the team, though?
And we all know too that learning how to play with LeBron is not easy. It's not easy. Learning how to play with LeBron.
Listen, this is no different than when last year in the NFL, when Tom Brady went to the Bucs and got blown out by the Saints, and everybody said, "Oh shit, what are the Buccaneers going to do? They're not playing as good. They're not looking as hot. What'd they go and do in the end when it was all said and done? Won a chip." Early season form versus playoff form is totally different. So what everybody's seeing is early season form from these guys. Who gives a shit?
Y'all gotta make the playoffs, though.
Bruh, come on, but be realistic. You can't even say that with your whole honest little heart.
Wait.
Say they won't make the playoffs.
Well, wait. Let's be honest, since you brought up that word of the day, honesty. Honestly, y'all barely made it last year. Honestly, LeBron was the one crying about the play-in shit. And honestly, based on what this conversation that we've had in this podcast, it sounds like you got the number one sabotager on your team this year.
Who,
So how are we just going to say you got a clear shot to the playoffs with my little heart?
Because they're not, can you realistically say think that they're not going to make the playoffs when it's all said and done? I didn't say how they get in. If you're talking about how they barely got in, it don't matter. At the end of the day, you could barely get in. It's about, did you make it? Did you get in?
Also left first round.
That's fine. That team last year was trash. I've been saying that.
You think that's what they old asses is playing for? LeBron brought together the Ocean's 11. And you think they playing to get to the playoffs?
Ocean's 11. He brought together the Avengers. What are we talking about?
Like Jay said, they got experience.
Listen, right? He brought together all the old robbers of the days.
Old school versus new school. That's what you're seeing. Yeah, you're right. You're seeing an old school.
I'm asking if you want to do it again.
Right. That's exactly what
Come on back with me. We're going back to the top.
Listen, that's exactly what that is. Stop playing.
They're going to be all right in the end. Right now, I don't like the way they're playing ball, but like I said, I'm fine with them playing like this now and picking it up by mid-season, rolling into the playoffs. That's what I expect from them. Now, if we get to mid-season, if they're still playing like this, that's a different story. Till then, I ain't worried. It's way too early. A lot of ball left.
On that, though, I feel there's no reason to panic. I get that. Right. They have time to put shit together.
Right.
You know, it just looks bad right now.
Just because of who they are, especially too, the nature of, it's the Los Angeles Lakers. People expect greatness. Yeah, you're right. It is a lot of pressure.
Nobody wants to come see a Lakers game. Did the Timberwolves beat them in LA?
I don't know that. I can't comment on.
OKC did. OKC beat them in LA.
That's a hard ticket to swallow. An expensive ass ticket.
You know that ticket expensive.
You know what I'm saying? Just to come see OKC come through. Motherfucking, you get wiped by these boys. The best dude on their team is Alexander. I forget his own name.
No, you're talking about the other.
You got 3 names. I know you got 3 names.
On what team?
Tucker.
No,
You're talking about
Thunder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exactly.
Oh, you talking about OKC?
Man.
On AK. No, Shai Gilgeous.
Yeah.
You said Shai? What's the dude's name? Shai?
Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got two last names.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about on.
Why? Hold on. I want to know seriously. Why are we talking about Oklahoma City like this is the worst team in the West?
No. Well, let's be honest. They only had
a good team.
2 wins. Did they just got another one?
They're 5-6. What are you talking about? They're number 10 right now.
The record's deceiving.
They got the first 2 wins against the Lakers. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
That's average.
The wins was on the Lakers, and they probably had.
They're not. My point is, they're not 1-11.
Right.
No, I'm saying it like to be honest. I feel like the Lakers, with their talent, they should be beating those teams, like the mid-grade teams. I feel like they should be able to beat them.
LeBron.
With what I'm saying, yeah, they should be able to beat the mid-grade teams, and it shouldn't be a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but why?
The Lakers record is same. Is it like
talent-wise?
They only 7-6. Like they're like it just talent-wise means nothing if you've never, like you already talked about. Y'all made the excuse that they've never played together before. That don't matter. Like if they've never played together before, they still got to get the chemistry. Your talent don't matter if you cannot gel.
Yeah, that you got to get the chemistry for the hard games. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is the talent should outweigh the media, like the average teams. Like the talent should be able to give you the edge over the average team. So that's where I was basically saying, like, I feel like they should be able to beat them. Cause it's like, if you struggle with OKC, what's going to happen when you play the Warriors? What's going to happen when you play the,
This is where I'm not trying to be funny, but like the Lakers got all-star names, right? But these guys are not guys who have been getting all-stars in the last few years. This is an average team. I'm sorry, but they are.
I don't even think you can call a team with LeBron and AD average.
I just did.
Even if they're losing, like they're not an average team. They're just not an average team.
Their team last year was average. That's why we did. That's why we didn't do shit last year. That team last year
sucked.
LeBron is also getting old. It's starting to show just a little bit.
And that's another thing. Like we talking
more
about
than a little bit.
The team right now. Obviously, I'm talking about a team without LeBron James. This team is average. LeBron's the one who pushes them over that threshold, just like he did last year. Like this is not.
I would agree with that. Without LeBron, it's definitely an average team.
Average at best. Like, and I might be pushing for some credit there, just because of the names that are on it. We're not talking about Rondo with the big three. We're not talking about Russ with KD. Like Russ is doing the same thing this year he's done his entire career. Go look at the numbers. I'm not joking. This is a real thing.
Yeah,
like
Russ,
this dude,
he's a good run.
He's the same guy that he's always been. The only difference now is he's with the Lakers and it's shining more. Like there's more light on it because it's the Lakers. No, it's still the same dude.
Mm-hmm.
He got no love for Russell.
It's not that I got no love, but I know he's a triple-double machine he's a ball dominant guard, a triple-double machine, one of the best players we've ever seen play this game. But at the end of the day, he still averages 5 turnovers a game.
He's a stat player.
The dude still makes really bad decisions as far as his shot selection. Like he's still the same exact guy.
A little bit of a temper problem. Just a little bit.
A little jumper problem? Like a problem with his
temper problem.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, I heard that people have tried to coach him on his game in practice, and he's fought them.
You start losing, you get mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't hold his composure. You lose sometimes.
I can't remember where I heard that from, but I know it's like a article or some interview or something. But they was talking about how like people was trying to like say they probably wasn't trying to coach him, you know, positively, but trying to get him right, and he fighting motherfuckers in practice. But I understand it too, because it all depends on how you come at me. We all grown here. I know I take too many shots. You don't gotta keep saying it.
What about it? You do something, nigga.
That is funny. But let me get my Cleveland off. Yeah, Cleveland off. We 8-5.
Y'all are a better team this year. You're a better team. We do have a bet on the table. The first meeting.
What's the bet? What's the bet?
It's small money. Small as nothing.
On December, what is it, 6th or 5th?
It's in December. I don't remember when.
It's the 6th.
Oh, Bulls versus Cavs? On the 8th. It's on the 8th.
It's the 8th? Okay.
Yeah, we was talking about going. We was thinking about going.
Man,
oh, shit. I'm going to the Hawks Bulls game in December, too, at the end. Like December 27th.
Colin Sexton is out indefinitely, though.
Well, damn.
That's salty. So we down Markkanen, Sexton. I'm trying to think. No, we just got a Coro back, so I think it's just them two major injuries.
But you still got Kevin Love, right? You still got him.
You said that like it was a good
thing. Right, like he gonna help.
The love, I'm surprised they still got him. Like he's probably surprised he's still there too.
They can't get rid of him.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody willing to eat the contract. Trade him.
Right.
Trade him.
They gave him a 6-year contract. The fuck kind of shit is that?
They gave him hella bread too.
It just seemed like it was so long ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever what was that? You ever watch like The Real World? And like you remember how like they would all leave at the end, and like that last person there, they didn't have nobody to say goodbye to. Like that's how I feel like.
Yeah, they got to cut the lights off and shit.
Yeah, like I feel like he's lost right now. Like damn, I'm still here. Like I'm the only one.
So they get their deposit back.
They playing the music.
Man, listen, but what I will say is, regardless of Colin Sexton being out, well, first of all, he's out with a torn meniscus. They said he's out indefinitely. I feel like it's a possibility that it may not be as bad as they said. Either that or Colin is just the young bull people say they is. Because at first he was going to come back in the game. They thought it was just a bruise, like he bruised his knee.
You say he tore his meniscus? Is that what you said?
Right. And then they took him back to x-ray it, and that's when they found out. So what I'm saying is either the injury may not be that bad, or he's just a dog and he wasn't even feeling, like adrenaline going. I'm not thinking it's a torn meniscus.
I don't know if that adrenaline be pumping like that in basketball. I feel like you're going to feel that.
But a bruised knee as the initial diagnosis, and then you get to the x-rays and find out it's a torn meniscus?
Woods?
Huh? Nah, Sexton.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big blow.
He's gonna be out a good chunk of this whole season, if not all of it.
What's that mean for the Cavs? What do y'all do now?
I think that we still got an opportunity. I mean, I feel like it's been clear from the games that we've played without him. I feel like Darius Garland has finally stepped into the leader role of the offense. I know y'all probably don't watch the Cavs games like I do.
I was just thinking, like, you a good one, Cliff, because Lord knows I left when LeBron left.
Man, listen.
I caught some of one, and I was like, okay, I see y'all out there.
I was there before LeBron. I will be there after LeBron.
I mean, that's what's up. You a true fan, man. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. I go where LeBron goes.
I was around for the dark years of the Bulls, man. The Medicare years, Ben Gordon and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was around. You know what I'm saying?
What's the dude's name? Y'all's point guard.
Which one?
Right now?
Heinrich.
Kirk.
Oh, Kirk
Heinrich.
You talking about?
He was decent, low key.
Hey, Kirk, he did good, but
he had the shot for real.
We was just one of them blue collar teams back then,
Right.
The years after Jordan were dark for a while.
Hey, Luol Deng.
Deng was a beast.
That was
a beast. Deng was a beast.
Derrick Rose MVP season.
Yeah, that was 2011, 2010, 2009. We had a run, and then it kind of got dark again for a little while.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he left.
But Jimmy Butler.
He left for like around 2000, like what, 12?
I thought it was after that.
I think he left.
You might be right though. You might be right.
No, it was around that time. It was around that time. I don't know exactly the year.
Because he came, I think D Rose was still lightweight, a threat when Jimmy Butler was on the team. Like lightweight threat. We're talking about the past though.
Right. Right now, let's talk about
these new Bulls, Nate.
You said what?
What about these new Bulls? We already talked about it. I was
these new Bulls.
You know,
they look hot.
Fuck
they look
Bulls.
hot.
Hey.
You're welcome for Caruso. You're welcome for Caruso, Aaron, by the way, too.
Man, damn, I wanted him.
Caruso having fun out there, man. He's man. That's one of the most. He's one of them confident white boys that.
Yeah.
No, he played his game.
Like that, boy. For his game is, I love it. I love Alex.
Man, I wanted him.
I did like him as a Laker, but I had to hate him more than I like him because he wasn't on my team. But now he's on my team. It's like Tom Brady. I ain't like Tom Brady until he put on that jersey.
But that Tampa Bay?
Can't beat him, join him.
All day, baby.
He said all day.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let all that Michigan shit go. It's all good.
Nah, I can't say that. That's how I did with Charles Woodson, so I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things you gotta let them shake it off.
All right.
This is college.
I can't. I gotta keep that same energy. You right, and I did that with Woodson. So, but I brought up the Cavs to bring up the current Rookie of the Year standings. Take a guess who's at the top of that motherfucker.
Evan Mobley.
You know he is.
And take a guess who said y'all was gonna draft him.
The dude from the Raptors, he's not up on there.
Scotty Barnes.
Oh, yep, Scotty. I said that. I said it was either gonna be Evan or Scotty. Y'all don't want to listen.
Rookie of the Year.
Jalen Green.
What about the dude from Detroit? The dude that played.
He's sitting at 9.
He just started playing.
Oh, okay.
He's sitting at 9 right now, and your boy Jalen Green sitting at 10.
Woo! My boo.
Who? Jalen Green?
Yes, it is.
He ain't got the rookie.
It looked like
he's sitting at 10. Your boy Chris Duarte, who everybody was talking about was going to win it, he had 5. I said it ain't going to be him. It's going to be Evan or Scotty. I'm telling you, barring injury, Evan or Scotty is going to take it. I don't see nobody else that's going to keep up with that. I mean, Cade has the chance to, because I noticed that they're playing him as the point guard, and that, you know, he has reign of the offense. So depending on how he plays it, if he chooses to be a Curry type, he may and he's tall enough to get those defensive rebounds and all that, he may climb up that. I'm sure he's going to climb up the ladder. I just don't know if he's going to pass Scotty or Evan.
So here's my question though, Cliff. I'm looking at the games for NBA. It says Cleveland plays Boston tonight at 8:00.
Correct.
Since y'all are 8-5 and they're 6-6. Y'all think y'all can really beat Boston?
Yeah.
Y'all got Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
So
they don't have Jaylen Brown?
No, he's injured.
Oh, then yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
Jason Tatum though?
Man, you have to.
That's
listen,
one player.
You have to watch.
That's one lethal player.
I can watch Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is good, but like, I'm not gonna slide him in any way. But look, like he's sometimes
he could drop 50 on you.
He shoot too much. Just sometimes.
No, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's able to facilitate and play a complete game, but sometimes he shoot too much. Like when they played Milwaukee last game, I watched that whole game. He was kind of shooting too much.
But these guys grew up on Kobe, though, Aaron.
I know.
That's how he was.
That's how they matter.
That's how they emulate. That's what they emulate. That's what I'm saying.
I am an average person commenting on excellent athletes. So yes, do what you got to do. But
you can
on the outside looking in, you shooting too much, my G.
So hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. All right. This is a good segue. So as we know, or may not know, Steph Curry just broke the record for most three-pointers made of all time, just beat Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
There's a lot of times where we could all say, damn, Steph shot too much. let's say like them games where he's 2 for 15, 1 for 17, because those do happen. It's not often they do. I'm saying they do happen. So what I'm saying is, if Steph didn't shoot so much, would he be who he is today?
I would like the first crack at this rebuttal.
Okay.
If Steph Curry shoots too much, he usually makes a lot of points. Like if he feel like he's shooting too much, he might have fucked around and had 50. He might have. So he might have shot too much, but he also put up 50. So that's kind of like with Jason Tatum, he shoot too much sometimes, and he only puts up like 25, 26.
Well, right? Steph has had games like that, plenty of games like that. Well,
I don't not as much. Not as much to me, not as much lately.
And the difference is
not lately.
And the difference is you're unproven, right? Steph is proven.
Yeah, he been to
everyone, the team, the coach, the crowd, everyone knows when he throws that up, there's a potential it goes in. Jaylen Brown is still unproven. So when you throw up that many points and you're unproven, it's like, well, hold up. Like, well, look for the open man. Like, do more than just expect to take your shot. We know why Steph expects to take his shot. Everybody does. This team, that team.
And Steph is the most unfair. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've seen a more unfair player.
I want an autopsy when he passes. I want to know. I
want to know. See his right arm. Get his right arm.
Right. Let's see if he's an alien or a robot or something.
Steph was born in Akron too, man. Must be somewhere in Akron, man.
That's my favorite player in the league.
That's nasty. I didn't mean to say that. But he was. I don't know.
Don't repeat it.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying he was born in Akron too.
Yeah, he was.
Right. Ohio versus everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Must be something in the water. I'm not going to take all the credit for that. What I'm trying to say is that Steph Curry, this year especially, is starting to look like, because now on his team, like Clay hasn't really played yet. And, you got Draymond Green. We all know about Draymond. I'm not going to bring all that shit up. But Draymond is he's a great basketball player.
No, I would want him. I wouldn't want to let him go.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a good teammate. What I'm trying to say is that now you have a Jordan, was it Jordan Poole, I think?
Jordan Poole, yeah.
You got Gary Payton II. Like, these boys are now flourishing now because Steph Curry's out here. And there's a whole nother regime coming out underneath Steph Curry. I'm not saying the boys are going to make it any easier for them, but I will say Steph Curry's game is continuing to get better, and the people around him are continuing to get better. Right. That's a Western Conference Finals team. To me, they're gonna be there. I don't know if they're gonna make the championship, but they're gonna be in the West.
Wait till Clay come back.
When Clay come back, damn it, you might not know. Shit.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, man.
And he's wet too. If you come back wet,
right?
Oh my God.
Well, that's where the pressure to me is on Clay, because when Clay does eventually comes back, if he doesn't play as well or gets hurt again, and they continue to win without Clay like they've proven, you got to do something with Clay. This is almost actually a lot of pressure on Clay, in my opinion, because if you win without him,
he's going to get hurt again. I don't think he's going to get hurt again. He's actually taking the time that he needed to take to recover from this. Like, he's taking
milk commercials
every day that he needs.
I mean, but Brittany, we thought that last year, and then he got hurt on the beach. I mean, my G literally got hurt training on the beach for the second time.
Until on the beach?
On the beach. He was training on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wasn't no weights involved.
In the sand and shit.
Well, he shouldn't be running on sand, first and foremost.
I mean, if you got hurt
part
of his rehab, we don't know what he was doing on the beach.
If somebody had him running on sand, it was just dumb. That's not realistic.
I don't know what the advantage. Well, it is kind of hard to run on sand.
It is. So how do you get hurt, let alone kind of hard to run on it? But anyways, yeah, I mean, I hope Clay comes back healthy. I love Clay. I like this, the Splash Brothers, quote unquote, to see them ball. But if Clay doesn't come back, like I said, as productive or gets hurt again, I think you have to reevaluate what do you do with Clay? Where do you invest your money at rather than with Clay?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see them making that type of move with him. I kind of get the vibe that they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's a business, but I kind of get the vibe like there's some there's a level of respect for their players to where I don't think they would do him dirty. Like I haven't seen the Warriors really do anybody dirty yet, especially that contributed to their championship. Like there was like rumors that Steve Kerr wanted to get rid of Draymond Green because he was getting on his nerves, et cetera, et cetera. But we didn't see it come to light. Yeah, I'm sure he's annoying. I'm sure Draymond's annoying. But like I said, there were rumors, and now if it was like a cutthroat thing, I think that they would have got rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, potentially at the end of the day, it's a business and it's about money. There's no loyalty.
But I do agree. I don't know of anybody that's just been. No, they did my guy Nico bad.
Who?
Nico
Mannion.
Who?
Nico Mannion.
I heard you. I just don't know who.
He played.
I know who he is. I know who he is. I don't know what team he plays for.
He played for Golden State. He even played last year.
Okay.
Listen, you gotta really contribute.
But he was like the third.
They did Monte Ellis. They did Monte Ellis dirty. I think they might have done Baron Davis. Monte.
Monte did that to himself.
You said Monte. That was like 2009.
Monte preferred. He wanted to come out because they didn't play fast paced enough for him. They were trying to slow the Rock down, and he's a fast paced player. So he wanted out. And he didn't want to play second fiddle to Steph either.
That was pre-Mark Jackson, though, right?
Yeah.
That was pre-Mark Jackson?
I think so.
I think he got let go by Mark. I think they came to separate. They came to the same, like it was a mutual separation. It wasn't, they didn't do him dirty. If they did anybody dirty, it was Iguodala.
I know Mark,
you think so?
No, Mark brought that team around.
Iguodala didn't want to leave. Iguodala didn't want to leave. And when they kind of just said, yeah, we're not going to pick you up, knowing damn, like, this dude got an MVP, like, in the finals, like, and you just going to let him walk? Like, the dude, I don't know. A lot of things came out about them. That's why I say, if anybody got done dirty, to me, it was Iguodala, as far as a contributing member of the team.
Man, so
they brought him back like Cam Newton. Here go $10 million.
Did they do that with Cam yet though? I didn't think they signed him yet.
Cam signed.
He signed with the Panthers.
He's smiling with the GM. He's about to start. He's got a picture with the GM. He's about to start. Sam Darnold's on IR. Cam's got a good amount of guaranteed money that they gave.
Man, that's nice. That was a good look, man. Hey,
but did you notice he did?
Back, we putting money in your pocket.
Did you notice he did a vlog of his workout, preparing for it with? Him and Julio Jones.
I didn't see that with Julio. Julio's hurt though, by the way.
Huh?
No, he did one with his kids. I thought he did one with his kids.
Nah, he did one with him and Julio Jones out in the Bahamas.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Shit.
He was preparing.
I mean, but it's just interesting to me as to how the game has gone to where technology's involved now. You can put out one video to go viral to influence, your whether you get picked up or not type.
I mean, I think it gives people a peek of like what you're up to, but to be honest, him going back to the Panthers with their situation, it really was a perfect move. Like, they're lucky that he was available, and you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
agree.
He knows their system, and they're stinking it up in the quarterback position, but they have weapons around them to be, potentially good. So the fact that he was even available for them, and he's not, I'm saying, like a bad quarterback, it's a perfect fit. I'm happy it worked out that way.
I'm trying to give kudos to the Panthers for not only bringing them back, but sliding this man a check.
I want to see what Jay got to say. I seen Jay's reactions.
Yeah, Jay don't like it.
Brittany, Jay's face kind of told it all for me, but I want to see.
Oh, what you got to say, Jay? I ain't even looking. I'm driving.
I mean, so like, I wouldn't say that they stinking it up. Like, that's a pretty bold statement to make, to be honest with you.
Panthers,
Carolina. Right? She said the Carolina's stinking it up right now as far as their quarterback situation.
Oh, yeah. I don't feel, their quarterback situation is not good.
I mean, you got Darnold on IR. Like, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, but before he went to IR, what was he doing?
You like Darnold?
They pulled him.
I don't like Darnold. Make no mistake. I don't like Darnold at all. But at the end of the day, like, that whole team just sucks. I'm sorry, but they do. Like, whether you got a good quarterback or not, if you suck, you suck. Like, there's nothing that's gonna change when Cam Newton goes there.
Is Christian McCaffrey back?
Yeah, he's back. He just played last week.
Back, but they weren't missing much with him gone because Chuba Hubbard stepped in really well in his absence.
Okay.
So
not like a McCaffrey.
The problem nobody said that, nobody's denying that, but I'm saying, like, you're not going to step in for a McCaffrey. That's a top 3 running back like in the past couple of years now. So Chuba Hubbard coming in as what, a first, second year guy, like Chuba Hubbard, he held his own. But the rest of that team, like, the drop off from DJ Moore to Robbie Anderson is disgusting. Like, that's not a good 1 and 2 to have because you got a really good DJ Moore, and then Robbie Anderson is like, like, I don't know. To me, the team just sucks. There's only so much that you can do with it. So you got a bunch of people on that team that are that whole team has injury issues right now. If you just go look at the injury list, that injury report is ugly. So and I'm a Bengals fan. Trust me, I know what that shit looked like. So it's a certain point where you got, I mean, you look at they starting left guard got cut by the Bengals, Michael Jordan. Like, this team is not set up for any success. Like, this team offensively, maybe getting a guy like Cam, because it's not even, I don't believe it's even the same system that he left as far as the quarterback system. Because he was there back when Rivera was there, like when they were actually making playoffs and shit. So there's a certain point where I like Cam, I love Cam, and I understand his going back to Carolina, but he's not going to make a huge difference as far as what they're doing. That team just sucks.
I disagree. I think that they have a lot of potential, and it's just a matter of them deciding how they want it to go.
Other than Christian McCaffrey, what potential you got?
Well, you got Cam now, so there's some potential there. That's not potential.
He's on the decline.
No, wait. Well,
he can.
Hey, if Cam's
he can be an asset.
If he's still a vegan, he's messing up, bro.
If he's still a vegan,
you gotta eat some type of lean meat or something, bro. You can't be out here in these streets eating broccoli, trying to run all the time. That's my thing. Ever since he's not the same person when it comes to running. Throwing, I don't know, but he's not the same physical person. He didn't like to slide back in.
I've eaten all vegetables.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
trying to slide and shit.
Well, not all vegetables, but I've eaten like meat free for a month and preparing for a fight, and I didn't feel like I lost too much strength.
All right.
You don't lose strength because Aaron is just
you know what
playing.
I mean. Like,
you do not lose strength because you stop eating.
That would be the assumption that you're not as explosive. You're not as, like you don't have as much fuel to burn.
I will say this. Cam Newton is what? How old is he? He's like 33, 32?
I think I'll look it up.
Cam Newton's 32, and after his injuries, you take into his injuries and the amount of hits he's taken. Dude's about 80 in football years.
80
in football. He gave him 80. Damn. God damn. I think he's tore. I don't know if he's the same physical person. No wonder if he comes.
He's not. You could look at his film from last year when he was with the Patriots. Yeah. This is not the same dude he used to be. He's choosing to sit in the pocket now, which is smart. Protect yourself. But at the end of the day, I actually, while y'all been talking, I just looked up their depth chart. He's not even the starting quarterback this week, and it's PJ Walker.
So he just got there. Like,
no,
that's what I'm saying. I thought he was going to be the starter. I thought he was going to come in.
He probably will be, but
PJ.
You would start somebody, and they ain't even like. Can he get a week or two in with the team and?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought they, like, with everything that happened, I thought it was going to be between Barkley and Cam, but I've completely forgot about PJ Walker, to be honest with you. Completely forgot about that dude.
I don't know who PJ Walker is, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did he start last week, PJ?
He's played 3 games, got 33 yards, 15 attempts. I'm telling you his stats. He's been sacked 3 times, which is another issue. Like this, Sam Darnold, before he went out, he was sacked 22 times. Like that's not conducive for Cam right now. It's not. There's a certain point where, I mean, I'm not even willing to say Sam Darnold was having a bad year. Dude was almost 60% completions, almost 2,000 yards, 241.2 per game. That's better than a lot of starting quarterbacks right now.
That is.
7 touchdowns, 11 picks, 22 times he was sacked, and 129 total yards of sack yardage lost. Like that's the line. That line's not going to help. Yeah, you feel me? Like that line's not going to help. The touchdown interception ratio is fine, but at the end of the day, you got to look at it like, well, shit, this dude's being rushed every time he drops back.
Right,
like at a certain point, he does have an excuse, and it's a decent excuse. And again, 41 yards, like that's not exactly something to scoff at right now. Like these quarterbacks are not throwing like that right now. So Sam Darnold in a new system himself also didn't have Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's only played 4 games. So there's a certain point where Chuba Hubbard was able to fill in that role. Again, not to the length that he was able to do it, but like they don't have nobody to throw to for real. Like you go look at their stat sheets, the whole team's stat sheets. I mean, it's pretty dog shit. Like these guys are not good. They just suck.
It's dog shit.
Right.
Yeah, shit. So disrespectful.
Well, let's move on. You hear about Gruden suing the NFL and Roger Goodell?
Nope.
Get your money, Gruden.
How much is he going to get paid after this? Heard this man have made all types of cheese already. So are they going to honor like some part of his contract, or is that what he's suing for? Or
I don't know, but he said
his job back.
Well, listen, the title of the article said he alleges a Soviet-style character assassination.
Soviet?
That is right.
Is this you said Soviet style? Is that what you said?
Soviet-style character.
I want to know where you got this news article from, man. Where did you get this shit from?
Where was it? Let me look it up. I don't know where it's at. I should still have it. Hold on. Fox.
That sounds like something Fox would say.
Fox. That's what it says.
A Soviet style.
But my whole thing is, even if he didn't use the word Soviet and he just said a character assassination, was there one though? I almost feel like they just released the emails and the public made their opinion about it.
Yes, but no. Like, because you got to think, what the hell? These emails was back, what, 2011?
Right.
Like, he wasn't even part of the NFL at that point. Like, dude,
2018.
But why? Like, what is going through his personal emails in a time where he wasn't even part of the NFL? Where is that your business? Like,
well, they weren't going for him. They were going for the they were looking at the emails of the not the Chiefs, the Washington football team.
Oh yeah, it was Washington. I'm tripping.
They were looking at his emails and saw Gruden's emails from that.
Yeah, but
Jay Gruden.
John Gruden.
John, what's his brother's name though?
His brother's name is Jay, but
didn't he coach the Washington football team?
Yeah, he used to be there.
All right, I'm trying to figure out what, I know he said some off color shit, and it's probably not, I'm not gonna repeat any of it. What I'm trying to say is
I mean, I don't think it's that bad to not be repeating. I mean, other than the.
I'm just not gonna. I said I'm not gonna be one that repeats it. Well, I'm trying to figure out who saved these emails. from 2000.
Well, I mean, it's not even about that.
It's
being saved. Like you can just go back and look at emails.
So
if you're a computer,
back to look at these emails.
Well, that's the thing. They were investigating somebody in Washington, and in the midst of investigating someone for the Washington football team, they came across.
They happened upon it. Okay.
Yeah, like he was corresponding with the person probably that they were investigating.
He ended up being collateral damage on some offshoot shit. Like it had the whole thing. That's why I say whatever happened or whatever was said, whether it was right or wrong, this shit happened in a time where he wasn't part of the NFL. They left this up for him to get massacred by the public, just like what happened with Kaepernick, just like what happened with Tebow. Like it was just at that point left up to the public and the fans to decide what was going to happen. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. But I don't think in this era or temperature or whatever you want to call it that we're in right now, that it would have really mattered whether or not. Like, let's be honest, the Raiders, a Raider fan, I feel like the average Raider fan wouldn't have gave a fuck, like, if you got rid of them or not over the emails. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have, other than the fact that I didn't like him in general. So that was just a reason to get him out in my eyes. But I feel like putting that out, like, in this current climate, it doesn't really matter if you were or weren't working with the NFL. You know how it is. It's like, we don't want you around.
And that's where, like, that's why I say they left it up to a matter of public opinion. Like, it wasn't a matter of like the NFL said, oh, now you got to go because we found these emails. No, they leaked the emails intentionally. And that's why he's using the Soviet style character assassination, because what he did, or what the NFL did, was they leaked it to a matter of public opinion. The Soviets do not do anything directly. That's the way their whole mindset has always been. If they want to expose somebody, they're going to expose them in the fashion in which that they want them to be exposed. And usually that is done through the media. So the media then takes care of the rest. All the NFL had to do was say, hey, look what we found. Boom. And then the media took off. You see what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
That's the Soviet style character assassination. Not assassinating somebody's character directly from yourself, but doing it via other messengers.
So the question for you then, do you think he wins?
I think he does.
No.
You think he does, Britt?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even basing it off of anything. I'm just basing it off of, I think he's going to get his little money. I think he's going to get his little coins.
I think he
might, but I don't think he'll win. That's not a win for me. Nobody wins defamation lawsuits. And that's pretty much what this is.
Well, is he suing for money, or what's he trying to get back?
What else is he suing for?
His job?
He ain't going to win.
He definitely ain't getting his job back, I wouldn't imagine.
NFL.
Well, if there's some money involved. If there's some money involved, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they do those, you can lose a trial, like how OJ had to pay Nicole's family. Like, I think that he'll get different. No, I'm just saying, like, you were saying like he won't win. So I don't think he's going to get his job back. But, you know, if he's trying to sue for like money, I think he might get a few dollars. They might find reason to give him some money, or feel like he's due some money.
They're going to feel like he's not going to work again. So pay him off.
Well, what he's going for. The reason why I say he's not going to win, OJ was very different in regards to
clearly
the goofball decided to write a book that literally described what the fuck happened, and in the original title of said book used somebody's name that he wasn't supposed to use. Then that's why he had to pay the family. It wasn't for what happened, you know, with the court case and none of that. Like, that was a completely different. That's why I say it's a completely different situation and scenario.
Right. Okay. I follow.
So on top of that, that was a criminal trial. Then you have to go through the civil trial. Those are two totally different things too. You want to talk about legal system? We could do that off air. But at the end of the day, he's going to go through this. He's not going to win because it just borders along the lines of defamation. Nobody wins defamation lawsuits. Like, the president of the former president of the United States, Trump himself, tried to do a defamation against that one little stripper chick, or porn star, whatever the hell her name was.
I don't know.
Stormy Winters or whatever the hell. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Daniels.
That way, yeah. So this
Stormy Winters.
It's cold outside.
What he's doing right now borders the lines of a defamation.
Freezing rain.
Exactly. But what he's doing right now borders along the lines of a defamation lawsuit. Nobody wins defamation lawsuits. They're so hard to prove that you were actually conspired against. So I don't think he's going to win just based off the simple principle that nobody does. Like, now, will they settle out? Yes, but it's not a win. That's not the question you asked. There's a good chance that they settle out.
Too? Don't they own like $100 million or close to something like that?
That's why I've said I feel like
he resigned.
It's about some money. I feel like he'll get some money. I don't know if he's gonna win.
If he resigned, he forfeited his contract.
But that's the thing that he may be saying it was a forced resignation.
That's a possibility.
And
yeah, he ain't gonna get his job back. But
story. But
it's kind of like
what? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying like with Colin Kaepernick, like he got paid out.
Yeah, he got paid out. But I think that was a little different.
I think that was like hush money.
It wasn't even hush money at that point. It was a statement. Because, well, what he got paid? You talking about the conspiracy by the NFL? You talking about that
like
one?
30? Didn't he get like 30?
Where he
did they
NFL
ever
for saying that they blackballed him?
He got like 30. He got like 30
they paid
million
him. I think he got more than that.
They settled out, but he didn't win.
How much?
I was gonna say they settled out, but it was like an under the table thing. Like it can be looked at as a win. But
I mean,
I'm looking at it like it depends on what. I'm not coming from the standpoint of like win or lose here.
I'll take that.
To me, it's about what is Gruden trying to do. I got to read and see what is he trying to do. Is he trying to get money? Is he trying to get his job back? That's what I was saying. If he's trying to get his job back, he's not going to get that. If he wants some money, he'd probably be able to squeeze some money out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he'd probably be able to squeeze some money out of him.
I didn't click on it. I was about to say I wasn't even interested. I just saw the headline and was like, this foolish ass shit. But I didn't even click on the article to want to read it. I don't care as long as he's not coming back. That's how I feel about it.
What is the state of the Raiders right now? It's like every week somebody
we're finding out that Gruden had his hands on being able to sweep a lot of shit under the rug.
Just like the team in general. He had the incident like a week ago.
They back to their stigma that they had in the early 2000s.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just had another one too.
We talked about it in the last podcast, and I don't want to get back into it too deep. But my opinion was, I think that for all rookies, like for the first 2 years of your contract, you
like
have
a chaperone or something?
Not a chaperone, but like you use a car service. You only drive to and from practice or family events and emergencies. Like there has to be some, because these are young kids coming into Vegas to play. That's completely different than going anywhere else. I don't care where you're at.
Weed legal, prostitution legal.
It's just it's a wild thing.
Gambling legal a lot of places though.
But if you want to hear it in depth, listen to the last podcast. We'll move on. I want to touch on a few things before we wrap up because we had an hour 30. I do want to shout out to Canelo Alvarez for the 11th round knockout over Caleb Plant. He's the first Mexican to ever be undisputed champion and the first ever welterweight undisputed champion.
Where does Canelo rank for you in the all-time list?
In the all-time list?
Is he a top 10 for you? Is he a top 5? I doubt he's a top 3, but is he a top 5?
He's a top 10. He's a top 10 for sure. In the all-time list, top 10. I would give him top 10.
Okay.
Especially, now here's where it gets tricky, right? Here's where it gets tricky. because I was gonna say he would be a top 10 based off of his current accomplishments, being the first welterweight to undispute, not welterweight. What is he? I think he's a super middleweight or something like that.
This is a regular old middleweight.
No, I think it is. I don't know what it is, but and to be the first Mexican, that says a lot. That really does say a lot. But I don't think that the people you went through to get there were as tough of opponents as a lot of people in the past have fought. You know what I mean? So I feel like I can't just base it off of accomplishment alone, which is why all I'll say is a possible top 10. I won't say 5 or 3 at all, because
I saw that the Wilder and Fury fight is probably like my most favorite fight of the year. I didn't get to see the Caleb Plant and Canelo fight. I know Bud's gonna fight soon.
They fight next week.
What's
like that Gervonta fight was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
The Barrios.
His other dude, what's the dude's name that fight underneath him on the same camp? Fought Atlanta not too long ago.
Underneath who? Gervonta?
Is that they're on the same team?
Who? Somebody from Atlanta on the same team as Gervonta?
No, from Atlanta. They fought in Atlanta a couple weeks ago during the weekend. I forget his name. It's not important. It's not really that important. I just want to know what's the next fight that you're looking to see? What's the next fight that you want to see?
I know the next fight I'm looking to see.
That's Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter.
That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, that's the next fight I'm waiting to see. I mean, there's fights tonight. The Benavidez brothers fight. David Benavidez, who a lot say is the last person Canelo can fight at that weight class that has a potential to beat him. He's 24-0, 21 knockouts. He fights Kyron Davis. He's 16-2, 1 draw, 6 KOs. I really think David Benavidez is going to walk through him. And then his older brother, Jose Benavidez Jr., is 27-1, 18 KOs. His only loss is to Terrence Crawford. And he's fighting Emmanuel Torres, who's 17-3 with 5 KOs. That's just a tune-up fight because he had a 3-year layoff. So I understand the Jose fight. I don't quite understand the David Benavidez fight, why he's fighting that opponent. But there's a lot of people that won't fight David Benavidez too, so it may just be hard to find opponents, but I don't know how I feel about that. That's just coming on tonight. I won't be stepping out of my way to watch it, but for anyone else that's interested.
Oh, so I'm asking y'all who y'all got though? Y'all got Bud or y'all got Crawford? No. So I said Bud or Crawford, Bud or Porter. My bad. I'm going Bud. I already know Sean Porter. I don't think so.
I mean, I would go. I'm going Bud, but I feel like it's gonna be a tough one.
I hope
you know what? I kind of feel like how I felt when I did the Miami Ravens pick, and I want to. Fuck it, I'm going Porter.
You picked Miami?
Nah, I picked Ravens by 3, but I said I felt like that was going to be a interesting game. I should have just picked Miami. Yeah, nah, I'm going Porter on this.
I'm going Bud. I'm going Bud.
I'm going Porter on this.
I don't know enough about him.
Now, I do think that Bud has all the skills to do it, but Shawn Porter, man, that's gonna be a rough fight for Bud. Shawn Porter makes any fight he's in a rough fight.
You know, I hope it's like a 10th round, 11th round, 12th round, you know, knockout or decision type thing. I hope it goes distance. But
if
I'm
it
going
goes
with
the
Bud,
distance,
man. I'm definitely going Bud.
if it goes the distance, I'm going with Bud. Of course, I would imagine Bud won that, but nah, I can't. Yeah, Bud wins it on the decision. But I also don't think Terrence is gonna knock him out.
It's gonna be a good fight to watch. Period. Like that's what I like more than anything. I hope it's just a good entertainment fight. You know what I'm saying? I know Bud's probably gonna win. Though.
Where you at? You out of town next week?
Mount.
You muted, fucking joker.
Well, why my shit's muted? But no, I'll be in Pittsburgh for early Thanksgiving.
Do they bet there?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
right,
they're in Indy.
I might see you something. When you coming up here?
You just be like using, you talking to me now?
Mm-hmm.
Like nigga, I'm be up there like Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So what do y'all think about that? The next celebrity fight that's about to happen between Frank Gore and Darren Williams. Yeah.
I don't know what their hands is like.
Man, that shit's trash.
I seen a video of Frank Gore. It wasn't super impressive, but I'm thinking, he one of them people like, I don't see him getting knocked out. Not saying that it won't happen, but he's one of those people like, just from football, like, he can hang in there. Yeah. So
you can take some hits.
Even if he don't win, like he's that person that you get into a fight with and the shit just lasts forever. And it's like, you might have beat him up, but you don't want to fight him again because you know how long it's going to last.
Darren ain't no small nigga, man. He's about what? 6'4", 2 something.
Yeah, but he
about that.
Yeah, but he ain't Mike Bibby. Y'all seen Mike Bibby these days?
Mike Bibby just been waiting on me. Had something to prove. I seen Mike Bibby.
Motherfuckers over there.
Hey man, yeah, he diesel right now, man. Nigga been getting in there, man.
That's motivating me. I was like, damn.
My cousin said that the Frank Gore Darren Williams fight ain't nothing but light skin versus dark skin.
Shit.
Well, listen, I don't consider myself. I'm right down the middle, in my opinion.
You gonna pick a side,
nigga? You caramel now? You consider yourself caramel?
Listen, I ain't on the side. I'm by myself, baby.
Oh, you in the middle?
Right.
All right, that's cool.
There's really 3 different flavors, I guess.
But cause I can't do Darren. He about to knock his edge up back.
Darren.
We never seen Darren's hands though. Darren might got
he might have some hands.
Stop
it. Might be
right. They playing at that cliff.
Y'all hating on Darren.
Hey, Jay dropped. I didn't even know Jay dropped.
It.
I'm just now peeping.
Oh, I didn't either. Damn.
Oh shit.
I would have liked to have this hit the showers. It's all right. This motherfucker gonna give away 5 before the show start, but won't. All right. But what was we talking about?
We just talking about boxing for
fight. Yeah, you went into boxing with the Canelo stuff.
Oh yeah, but I don't remember
upcoming fights. We talked about.
Oh yeah, lastly, the last thing I got on my list, and then I don't know if y'all got anything and we can wrap it up. Congratulations to Kamaru Usman. He got the second win over Kobe Covington last week. Same week Canelo got his win. So he's retaining his belt. But I have nothing else. I don't know if anybody.
Oh, y'all already covered the Beckham shit to the Rams. I'm assuming.
Where were you at?
I didn't get on here till 7:51.
Yeah, we talked about it early. Talked about it early.
When you was on there, I was waiting on the next nigga to come down the red carpet.
Y'all talk about the Woods being out, the other wide receiver for the Rams. I guess Woods played a game, finished it out, thought it was just a little knee injury, and turned out he tore his ACL on the Rams.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit about Odell going to play there.
Mm-hmm.
And him going out.
Trying to see,
but what's your take? What's your take, Mal?
Hold on real quick.
I don't know if Odell can stay healthy. Like I said, that's my thing with Odell. I just don't.
I think Odell's a faker.
Yeah. I think in a perfect world, if Odell could stay healthy, Matt Stafford will give him the ball. I think he'll click. I think he'd be a nice fit. But like I said, I just want to see if he can stay healthy and be productive,
I want to see if he turns into at least a shell of his old self. Like, right. I want to see what he's going to do.
I mean, they got some good money picking up him and Von Miller,
right,
back to back. So
they gave. I don't know if they gave Odell that much money.
They gave him a 1-year deal. It's probably something.
I said they gave him. Yeah, they didn't give him a minimum deal, but I don't think they gave him a lot.
Right.
I think they attracted him with the opportunity to win.
Right.
And
now.
So, do you want to be with Von and them and? Not Von, that's Justin. What's his name? Not Justin Herbert.
Aaron Donald.
Matt Stafford.
Cooper Kupp. They got a squad.
Man. It's better than the Browns.
Right.
To the Browns fans out there.
Yeah, Brittany, that's what I wanted to ask you. So,
who's your team, Aaron?
Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Right. She said, okay. I've been meaning to ask you too, Britt. So how do you feel about not only obviously the Browns releasing Odell, but they did it to him on his birthday? What's up with that? On his birthday?
First of all, at that point, it wasn't even like they don't care about his birthday.
Right. They don't care about him, period. I mean, to me, you release a nigga on his birthday, talking about Odell, Cliff.
I mean, he made his stance well before his birthday. So, I mean, to be honest, they should have gotten something for him. They should have given him up. They should have traded him.
Right.
They knew they should have traded him. Like I said, I think we might have talked about this one episode. Like, I don't know who's, I think it was the week of the trade deadline. I don't know who's making the, what?
The Giants, you talking about when he was on, Odell was on the Giants a long time ago, but you're right. I think they're talking about the new acquisition.
I don't think the Giants got anything for him either, though.
Oh, you mean when they got rid of him?
Right.
They didn't.
Yeah, they got some cap space.
Right.
But I mean, it's Cleveland didn't?
He's a guy that's Cleveland.
No, they had to
move some shit around.
They had to do some figuring out as far as his contract and stuff like that. But they may have gotten something for Odell. They may have gotten some picks or something. I would have to go back and look. But yeah, Cleveland should have traded him for the simple fact that they knew that they couldn't really use him. Like, they knew that they couldn't really use him. They knew that I don't know if they had a huge clue that he didn't want to be there. But like I said, he was kind of just taking up space for us. So it was like, you know what? You kind of taking up space. Let's see what we can get for you. And they were in talks with a few different teams, but for whatever reason, it fell through. I almost feel like, and I don't know for sure because I'm not there, but I almost feel like there may have been a little bit of delusion around it, like thinking like he wanted to be there. Kind of like what Baker said, like he was surprised at his comments and, surprised at the video and stuff like that. Like, and they may have felt like, yeah, he probably would rather stay. So we're not going to trade him. But nah, he wanted to go. And I feel like they should have got rid of him.
So let me ask y'all this. So how do y'all feel about the Titans' chances at this point? With the Titans, yeah, Tennessee Titans. With Julio Jones.
I gotta see what they do this week.
Well, here's the thing. Julio Jones, it says hamstring on injured reserve, so he's gonna be out indefinitely, it sounds like.
So annoying.
Derrick Henry's out.
But what I'm saying though, there's no Derrick Henry, right?
Yeah, right. So I'm saying no Derrick Henry, no Julio Jones.
That makes everything a little bit simpler for whoever's playing defense against you.
Right. All you got is AJ Brown and Ryan Tannehill. Well, you got AD or whatever.
AD.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Are you talking about Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, he just ain't. Yeah, he ain't gonna be your. I mean, I watched that game when he first came back. I know it was his little first game back, whatever this season, but 2 or 3 yards a carry, if that, it's not gonna cut it, bro.
Well, he didn't get that many carries, right?
Not a whole lot, but I mean, the carries he did get, it just, he's older. I mean,
he old for sure. He's old.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, but hold on, because weren't you giving me a hard time right when they had picked him up, and you was talking about his stats and stuff like that, and I was telling you I ain't think it was gonna be that. I know you remember that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how they utilize him, though. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, with Julio going down, do you start utilizing him more and giving him the ball more?
Man, to be honest with you, you can't even factor in Julio. No offense to him. I love Julio. Got him on a few of my fantasy teams, but he really has not been a factor because he hasn't been able to really play. He's been injured, and he may come back for a game, but it's like he has yet to really get like a full week of practice in and hit the field. He's behind as far as like his chemistry with the team, his chemistry with Ryan Tannehill. It's not there yet because he hasn't been available.
I can agree on that. I can definitely agree on that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, did y'all talk about I guess Aaron Rodgers is activated this weekend against the Seahawks off the COVID
Let's
list?
go.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Russell Wilson's back. His recovery was way ahead of schedule, which is
the only game.
Is Russell back this week?
Russell's back this Sunday. Aaron's back this Sunday, so they're both back.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Who wins?
You know what? We didn't do the pick'em. Are we doing the pick'ems tonight, Cliff? Speaking of that, or
we did them last week, but
for this week.
I'm gonna have to go with I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, so I'm going with Aaron Rodgers wins.
But we didn't do that. Green Bay Seahawks
or Green Bay wins. I shouldn't say Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay.
Devontae Adams is playing,
right? Yeah, I believe he is back.
Yeah, we all know Seattle. I love Russell, but Seattle
y'all have posted. I'm sorry, Mel.
No, go ahead, Britt.
No, I'm saying you guys posted that in the group chat that Ben is out, right? Big Ben is out.
Yeah, I just posted it. Yeah, he's on the COVID list. Yeah,
they might lose to Detroit with him out. If what's the name got to come in? What's that backup dude's name?
Mason Rudolph.
Oh, I forgot about Haskins. Are they playing Haskins? Well, shit, they might lose with Haskins out there.
They'll play Rudolph over Haskins for sure.
Either one of those could be a loss. If Detroit come out how they came out against the Rams, that could easily be a loss.
That's very true. I can see that. That changes up the game a little bit. So I'm saying these injuries, man, these sports.
And it's COVID. It's COVID.
That too. That's a new thing too, yeah, with the COVID.
Yeah, that shit wild. But
yeah, other than that, I mean, I would say I'm gonna say Packers in that game by 10. Packers by 10.
Packers 10 on the Seahawks.
Yeah, there's no offensive line in Seattle. I just, like I said,
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a hard one. I think that shit can go either way, but I'm gonna go with my guy. I'm going with the Packers. I'm gonna say Packers by 3. I think it's gonna be close.
Packers by 3.
So You said Packers 3. Mox
Packers by 3.
10. Seahawks. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck too much about them. I'm going Packers 14.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm going Packers 14. Aaron, what's the score of the Packers Seahawks game? And then who's your hit the showers?
I'm gonna do a shot in the dark because I don't know and I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna say 17. 14. Seattle.
Okay, Seahawks.
Because I'm a hater. And I'm gonna hit the showers. Yeah, I didn't really come prepared with one. I don't
never. I always pull them out. No, I can't say that. Sometimes I write them down if it's really crazy.
The Lakers.
The whole Lakers.
Don't do us like that.
The whole Lakers.
Fair enough.
Group shower.
Just Russ, really.
Russ and AD.
No homo, man.
No, leave AD out of this.
Hey, look, man. It's a team effort.
If he ain't gonna play like the Browns.
All right, then Frank Vogel then.
Frank Vogel?
Yeah, hit the shower. Somebody has to hit the shower. Somebody got to fuck up. It's got to be him or somebody.
Vogel hitting the shower?
I'm not going to shake on my shit. The Lakers, the whole team and coach. All y'all motherfuckers hit the showers.
Listen.
Whole set. We expected something different.
No.
I still expect something different.
Who you got, Brett?
For hit the showers, what happened this week? I really got to think about it for real. What you got going on over there, Malk?
I'm gonna have to go with, of course, shout out to Cliff's Raiders. I'm gonna have to go with that punk ass dude Arnett for the quote unquote brandishing firearms and assaults. Wasn't it through? They said FaceTime Cliff or something. It was through like video.
Yeah, he was on the phone with somebody on FaceTime and he showed the gun and I guess he threatened them.
Like niggas don't think they getting recorded. That's the funny shit.
Like there ain't screen recorded shit on there.
How have you not figured it out yet? You haven't figured it out yet?
And then, like I said before, my whole thing is you got money now. You don't got little homies. You don't got little dudes that you grew up with that's about that
make somebody up.
Just don't even do nothing. Just threaten the motherfucker on my behalf. That way at least I can say I didn't know he was going to do that.
But hold on, that's conspiracy still because if the dude come back and say I did it for him.
Not if you play it right. Not if you play it right. I get what you're saying. Like I shouldn't have to speak up. Somebody should be saying something way before I say something.
Right. Like I'm a check. So the way I'm thinking about it is if I know I'm a check, then I would be thinking there's a lot of people that are dying. I would have to start making calls like, please don't threaten this person. Because they'd be thinking, oh, he gonna drop me some bills if I handle this for him.
Can't do it, little homie.
All I'm saying is at that level, you should never be having to point a gun at anybody.
That's to me that's an ego problem, and it's being insecure. You know what I'm saying? How are you? I don't know. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but at some point you have to realize I have a certain responsibility with where I'm at. So I'm not gonna even try to.
I got to feed my family.
What am I benefiting off of doing this? I get no trophies for this. I get no love for this. You know what I'm saying? What's something really happening?
My nigga trying to be Aaron Hernandez part 2 type shit.
That's what I'm saying. What something really goes down? Are you ready for that?
But he ain't gonna shoot nobody through the screen of his phone but at the same time,
he was threatening.
Right.
That's the whole problem. I got the guns and everything.
Right. And like I said, motherfuckers can screenshot you. What you know, like there's so much things these days to get caught.
That's what happened. I thought, because can you really record the video conversation?
People, I don't know how to do it. Some people know how to, I guess, video record. I guess
I think you gotta have an app to do that. But I think what happened was they took a screenshot of him pointing.
Right. That's all you need. Right.
At the screen and then told the story. I don't think that. Because let's be honest, if there was a video, that motherfucker would be out. But they have this picture of him. There's he has a couple guns, but he's pointing this AR at the screen.
You gotta be under the impression that every person that's African American with money is being watched.
Oh yeah.
So you can't be out here like, oh, I'm an NFL player that plays on Sundays. But I can take these 2-3 minutes out and threaten somebody's life.
Right. Listen, we found out
from gonna show up on practice and everything's gonna be sweet.
We found out from the Myers Leonard dude. You can't even play on the game and say some shit.
No. Oh yeah, he said.
So you better believe somebody watching you if you pointing guns and threatening motherfuckers. But yeah, definitely hit the showers off that.
Yeah, you and Brittany was left.
Would mine be? And did I give a score? Yeah, I said Packers 14 on the. Who would my hit the showers be?
Excuse me.
I really don't fucking know. My hit the showers goes to Malcolm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Malcolm got to hit the showers because both his teams suck ass. And he's a suck ass nigga for picking two suck ass teams.
What are the two teams? Just the Lakers
and the Eagles. That's what.
Oh yeah, the Eagles are suck.
That's what he's about to.
Well,
you hit them.
Hey, we got
and you was late as fuck today. Hit the motherfucking showers.
Hey, but I was early.
Yeah, early to being late.
Hey, better than late being late. Brittany, who you got? I don't know if she don't know anymore, but anyway. She never gave her.
Man, I really ain't got a good
just the Browns in general, right?
Well, give it to Malcolm then.
we you said give it to Malcolm. We won last week, so I'm not
He said that was a fluke. Yeah, you gonna have problems when we see you down the line.
The Raiders and the Browns?
Yeah.
What that's in a couple weeks, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I got 20 on the Browns, Cliff, right now in that game.
Yeah, I got a little bet for you too. We can make it small.
And I'm with all that. Let me
write them down.
Let me get my baby's birthday and Christmas.
Right. Oh, right.
And I'm with all the extras.
Let me.
We make sure my people straight. I'm gonna honor all bets. Goddamn it.
That's right. Well, shit. What we got, Cliff?
I got nothing else. So, if nobody has anything to take us out, everybody who has tuned in, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend.
He said, "Yo, mama."
Whoever in there, tell your friends to tell a friend.
Brittany at the turn up.
And we'll see y'all Wednesday.
All right, peace. Always fuck the Raiders and Cavs.
Peace. Let's go, Browns.
Both y'all squads weak. You got two
Browns
squads.
Browns will never win a ring. Browns will never.